Hey, y'all. HQ got busy, like she always doing. And sometimes I forget. Sometimes I just mess up like that. But we had a show we wanted to do. We want to do some reviews from Kendra G and Ashley. So we can get right down to it because it ain't nothing but women and men out there looking for love every single day. Every single day.
Nancy,
I think he was going to answer me.
our Wi-Fi is it working?
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
My Wi-Fi's not good.
This is good. This is better. This is better. What's your name, baby?
Chris.
Chris, where you calling me from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Baltimore. How old are you?
I am 35.
35. And what you do for a living?
I am a car salesman person.
You're a car saleswoman.
A car saleswoman, yes.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
A Virgo.
Virgo. And you have any kids?
I have one. She is 10.
10. Okay. You ever been married?
No.
No. Chris, Baltimore, 35, Virgo, car saleswoman, 10-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I want a kind, loving, fun guy who is emotionally mature, who is good with kids. He could have a kid.
Good with kids?
Good with children. I have one child, but I have a lot of children. Like my nieces, my nephews, they my babies too. So I want somebody that's okay with me having the bunch, you know what I mean? Ambitious, hardworking, you know. I want a good guy. A typical good man. A good man, Savannah.
A good man, Savannah. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. Just a bad personality, narcissism and jealousy, no weak boy traits.
No what?
Weak boy traits. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Oh, we don't really know what you mean by weak boy traits. I don't get it. Weak boy traits. That'd be interesting to find out what that means. Does he walk upright? Does he have a decent job? Is he a decent human being? Does he take care of his house? What do you mean by weak men? Some women love to test men by running up on them. She looked like she one of those women.
No weak boy traits. Okay. Should he?
That honest, black.
Honest and black. Should he look a certain way?
I want to be attracted to him. I need to be attracted to him physically, but not like, I'm 5'7", so around that height, taller would be great.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Right.
I prefer 6 figures, of course, but I would want someone that is on the track to making a 6-figure income.
Okay. You make 6 figures?
Sometimes. It's in sales, so it fluctuates.
Gotcha. All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
The what?
Kendra Cam.
I mean,
Oh, you gotta stand up and we see your full body.
I'm not wearing nothing cute right now.
You know my show. You know we do the Kendra Cam, right?
No, I
No,
never
you never see
live.
You never catch the lives. Do you watch the reruns?
I have like your clips. I think I've seen like 2 YouTube episodes.
Yeah, they all have the Kendra Cam in them.
I don't think I saw that.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll keep going. When was your last relationship?
She's not bad looking. Her body is okay. She's okay. She just has one kid. How long has it been since she's been with the one baby daddy?
I don't really date. That's my problem. I need to go outside. Relationship.
Where are you going from? Baltimore.
Yeah.
They're asking me, do you normally date men that make 6 figures?
Normally, I don't date. I don't date nobody. I do not be outside.
Ladies, you gotta date. And here's the deal. How about this? I'm gonna make it easy for y'all. Maybe just look at it like you about to hang out with somebody. There's no sex attached in what I'm saying. This is like you about to go with a friend. I think what happens is this is why the game is rigged. See, because women don't even want to go out on dates with a man who might not have all their requirements on paper.
Right.
You got this. A guy would date a girl who's a waitress at Applebee's,
right,
or the lawyer on Wall Street. You know, he's going out just to enjoy company for the moment. And I think women start breaking it down as simple as that. I'm about to just go enjoy my company with somebody for the moment.
Right. I see what she's saying. What she's saying is life is too short to be worried about X, Y, and Z until you've been on a date with them, until you have sat down in front of them. You have no idea what that person is going to say. They might be attractive to a certain extent, or they might have cowboy boots on, a cowboy hat, or something that is not 100%. Nobody gets 100% of what they want the minute a person walks up. You're not going to do that. Normally, people are in the middle of living life. And what she's saying, well, I don't go out. You know what? When I was dating, I went out, whoever, whatever. I think I used to have like 4 or 5 dates a week. Why? Because, I'm willing to give you a shot. If you convince me and we're talking and you may or may not be my physical type, you're an attractive man, but you may not be my physical type. I'm still willing to give you a shot and have dinner with you, go out, talk, to do all those things, because you never know what you meet or don't meet. She's worried about what the guy is. He doesn't have any of my characteristics. I don't know, blah, blah, blah. I'll never go out.
And then you can start recognizing what you really want or don't want. I think when y'all got this long list, you can't even go to Dunkin' Donuts to have coffee and have a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So you got
open to Dunkin' Donuts conversation. I'm here for.
So why don't you
coffee.
date?
I don't know.
Do no guys ask you out on dates?
I mean, guys like approach me like in the wild, but like
in the wild,
like at a gas station or the grocery store, and it's never
gas
like
stations enough. A grocery store could be a good place.
It don't be given. I feel like the guys that approach me, it's like old guys, weird guys.
Okay,
don't
no
be
weird guys.
Men
no
will like
guys.
look at me, give me the eye, but they won't approach me and like initiate the conversation.
Okay. I feel like this could get deeper. Let me just stay focused. When was your last relationship, Chris?
Right. Wow.
My last boyfriend was like 2017.
This sound like a you problem, sound like a her problem. Like she got issues on her own. Because she's not an ugly woman. She need to do something with the hair. But she's not an ugly woman and she's not out of shape. So why you ain't got a man? I don't want to hear about no kid. Don't nobody know you got a kid until you tell them you got a kid. So why ain't no man approaching you? Because they don't know you ain't got no kid. What's going on?
2017.
Oh, you
know don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. Someone said, "Why did I say no at the gas station?" Because sometimes gas station, man, I think I would say, listen, it's not an overall no, but
Right.
90% I would say no, because gas station men be like, "What up, ma? What you doing, yo? Why you out here with-" I don't know if that's the guy. I don't know. "What up, ma? Oh, he got you pumping your gas. If you was my lady, you wouldn't be a no." Why are you here, sir? Why do you have all this time? Why are you the gas attendant? I was wondering, how the hell why are you at the gas station for 2 hours? What are you doing at the gas? You ain't got no job. That's what it is. That's what it comes out to. If you were at the gas station for 2 hours and you're not working there, you don't got no job. So no, you don't date that guy. Now, the grocery store is not a bad place. This is a man who is going out to find food for himself.
Right.
Maybe he's single. So this could be an approach of you guys to have a conversation like, "Oh, I know what a produce is. Oh, what you gonna make? I can give you seasoning." The grocery store could be a dope place to meet a guy. But the gas station, man, I'm saying a hard no. I'm saying a hard no. But back to you. What you said, your last lecture was 2017. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I don't even know, child. What year is it? It's been a long time. Some years.
Okay. Are you on a celibacy journey?
No. I just don't like random sex.
Okay, fair enough. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I have to work on?
Yes.
I need to go outside. I'm a homebody. I don't dislike going outside, but I don't do it enough. So I need to get out more. I need to go to the gym more. Mental health purposes mostly.
We keep forgetting these people might be mentally checked out. She looking around too much. You looking around trying to come up with excuses. I don't understand. So many people deserve to be alone. She just seemed goofy and offbeat to me. And I was like, well, why? What's going on? She's single this long? What? And she not unattractive she not unattractive.
You need to go out for mental health purposes?
I need to go to the gym. I need to work out more. I need to commit to like a real steady regimen. I haven't been doing that well.
Okay. They're asking me, do you own a dress?
I do.
She does.
Oh, that's stupid. Well, I mean, a lot of y'all walking around with this tight clothes, tight pants, tight this, tight that, but then you don't want to put on a dress. I don't know. It's that new Gen Z shit.
I don't know why they asked that question. Why would a guy be like to be with you, baby?
Oh, no.
Because I'm amazing. I create beautiful spaces.
You're amazing only in your mind. Stop doing that because we don't know.
I am home. I'm that kind of girl.
Okay, she's that kind of girl.
Being a homebody is not necessarily a good thing. It's not.
Let's get to it. Chris Baltimore, 35, Virgo, car saleswoman, mom to a 10-year-old. Do you want more kids?
Yo said I'm a stud.
More
kids?
Oh.
I would have to, somebody in the comments, I would have to find an amazing guy to have another child.
Could he have kids already?
She's 10.
Could the guy have kids already?
Could he have kids? He could have a kid.
He can have a kid. Okay. What's the age range you would date? You're 35.
Right.
I would say like 30 to 50-ish.
30 to 50. All right. So we got Chris Baltimore, 35, Virgo, car saleswoman, mom to a 10-year-old. So they 30 to 50.
That's why I know she don't know what she want. Because she just out here. She just out here. Ain't no way you would be out here just to be talking about, I want to be out here. I want to do this, that, and the third. But then you have no idea about what you want. You're supposed to know what you want when you get on Kendra G. I get it. You just want to go on here, have a good time. I get all of that too. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm having an audio issue. What's going on? But anyway, our next person on this list, let me put you up. Present. Look at it. Couples all day. Here we go. I'm having one of the moments today, y'all just don't even know. Hold on. Trying to figure out what am I doing? Who am I looking at? This is wild. Okay, here we go. Ready. Y'all.
Delusional as hell.
Okay, let's see. This is my
Hello?
How we doing, Kendra?
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
all 1,003 windows. All 1,003 windows open up at the same time. Sorry about that.
Hi, sir. I like your hat.
Thank you so much, Kendra. Before we get started, can I just give you your flowers for being such an influence and such a positive?
I just wanted to bring him on here because I had to figure out what was exactly wrong. What's going on with this person? Maybe there's nothing going on with this person. Maybe there is. I couldn't figure it out. Why is it just offbeat to me, this person?
Absolutely incredible, positive example for what true love is these days.
Aw, thank you.
Now, why in the heck would he say anything about her representing true love? Do Kendra, when y'all look at Kendra, do she seem like she's the representative of true love out here at all? She's not. She doesn't have a relationship, not in a relationship, ain't got a husband, and she got a ratchet TV show or a ratchet internet show. What is true love representative about any of that? I think he was pandering.
Seriously, I just truly appreciate how transparent you are with your constructive criticism, because a lot of us get on here delusional as hell.
Why would somebody be wearing a beret? What the hell? That's what did it for me, was the beret. And it was red. Maybe if he wouldn't, it wouldn't have been red. Maybe it would have been black.
So the fact that you keep it real is just really refreshing. So I wanted to start with that.
I received that. Thank you so much. I will say this. I truly have a passion for connecting people. That's what this platform is for. I created it in COVID and it grew bigger than my imagination. I believe we're in a new world of dating and meeting people. But at the end of the core, this show's mission has always been to connect single people from all around the world. And the lottery ticket is marriage. But maybe you don't get marriage. Maybe you meet a new friend. Maybe you meet a new relationship. Maybe you connect, but it's all about connection. So that's always going to be the mission statement. And I received that. Thank you so much. I really do.
Absolutely.
So let's get into it. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Absolutely.
So what do you want me to call you, sir?
Lucius.
Lucius. Okay. And you got the wine glass.
Just a little bit. We sipping some agitator tonight.
Okay. Oh, let's do it. How old are you, Lucius?
I am 34.
34. And where are you calling us from?
Excuse me, 35. Pardon me. And I'm calling from Atlanta, Georgia.
ATL. Okay.
Indeed.
Do you have any kids?
I have 0 kids.
Now y'all know every time I hear the word ATL, I'm ATL. I see somebody bent over. I don't know why. I see somebody bent over. I just can't help it. I mean, maybe it's that new wave sweet boy thing. I don't know.
No kids. Have you ever been married?
Never been married.
And what do you do for a living?
I'm an author, an entrepreneur. I make content on TikTok. And I pretty much do a little bit of my dating thing too. I do a little bit of dating advice on TikTok. Okay. There was a video that recently went viral about me talking about the time I got cheated on. You may have seen that or not, but yeah.
I haven't seen it. This is my first.
I don't care what he's saying. Y'all, you got to be desperate as hell that you would stop on his TikTok or whatever and then listen to the advice that person get. It's all about the messenger sometime. And I just would not I don't get it.
First time seeing you. So this is my
Indeed.
first time seeing you and getting familiar with you, but you talked about being cheated on.
Indeed, and it seemed to resonate with a lot of people because it blew up. All kinds of other platforms were reposting it, and it was interesting.
What did you
I'll
say?
send it to you after we're done.
Well, just tell me right now, what happened?
Well, honestly, long story short, I went through her phone and I found texts between her and the person she was cheating with. So I just basically broke down the text messages, how it affected me, and how I moved on in a positive way.
Okay. As a
Indeed.
man, because we don't hear a lot of men being vulnerable when they're cheated on, but it really, so were you hurt emotionally?
Oh, I was broken. I was destroyed. A lot of people, later on, when I explain the whole story, I talk about how I went back to her. So I'm an open book and I'm extremely vulnerable, and I got stoned for that. They were like, "How could you go back? How could you go back?" But I loved her, and I figured that everybody makes mistakes and we may have possibly had a chance to move forward, but it didn't go anywhere.
This made me think, and I have to post it to my page.
Ain't no way. I don't care what you say. There's a closet this motherfucker jumping out of. I don't care what you say.
Shout out to my dear friends, Ian and Rashad from Earn Your Leisure. I did a interview with them a couple weeks ago on their podcast, and it was a very enlightening conversation. And I wanted them to speak from the male perspective in this new dating space. But I bring this up to say, we talked about cheating, and I asked them, do they think a woman should stay with a man who cheats? And then they gave their assessment. And in the end, in so many ways, they defined it as she shouldn't leave, depending on the level of cheating. But if a guy stays with a woman who cheats, he's a lame. And I was like, wow, that's such a double standard. Like, you're basically saying the woman should stay with a man that cheats, but a man should never do the same grace. But that's a whole other conversation. Let's focus on you, Lucius.
Let's do it.
Right, so
may I tap onto that?
You can.
There is a double standard, and as adults, we have to honestly and openly embrace that. But I don't think anybody should go back to anybody that cheats. Male, women, anything. I think that if somebody cheats on you, for them to learn their lesson and for you both to heal, you got to leave it alone. At least for a couple years, you got to leave it alone. There's no going back to that. So I agree with them. Anybody that goes back may have some insecurity issues and they may need to work on their self-esteem, as I did. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get to the questions.
All right, let's get to it. What's your zodiac sign, Lucius?
And it's not a matter of him being gay. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just he's smarmy. He's slick. He's deceiving. His whole demeanor is creepy. That's what it is.
I'm an Aries, an evolved Aries. Let me elaborate.
He said evolved Aries. What? It's that newfangled shit.
And emphasize evolved Aries.
Okay. Some of my cousins say you're only here for clout.
Clout?
Yeah,
What's
that's
clout?
what they're saying in the comment section.
What is clout? That sounds like such an elementary statement. Clout? I'm here to find a wife. I'm here to find something to vibe out with this spring and summer. I'm tired of being single. I'm tired of being alone. I want to find love. I'm not here for clout.
Okay, well, let's do it. All right. So we got Lucius, 35 Aries, Atlanta, no kids, never.
Insincerity of it all. That's what it's the insincerity of it all. Wow.
Never married. He makes content on TikTok. He's an entrepreneur and an author.
Yes.
So let's break it down. He said he wants to find his wife. So what kind of woman are you looking for? What qualities should your wife have?
Well, as I age and as I evolve, my requirements tend to shift. So right now, at this current moment in my life, I'm just looking for somebody that's kind. I'm looking for somebody that's caring. I'm looking for somebody, of course, attractive. Of course, somebody that I'm attracted to. But just somebody that I could vibe with, get creative with, take trips with.
Right.
Just a partner. I'm looking for a companion.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
I don't date women with kids, which is crazy because at my age, it seems that that's everybody. So I don't do kids.
How old are you? 35?
Indeed. So I don't do kids. I don't do cigarettes. I don't do negative energy. I don't do liars. Of course, cheaters. We talked about that. I don't do closed-minded women. We don't get along. Me and closed-minded women don't get along. A lot of women misconstrue my energy as being
gay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. We just think you're deceptive. We just think you're more of I can't even say. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Wow. Wow. I mean, is it me? I don't get it. This is the newfangled male. All sensitive, emotional maturity, dressing how he like, fingernail polish, all that weird stuff. This is what this is. This is what we gave birth to. Women like me gave birth to men like this. You got to be sensitive. You got to be into your feelings. You got to be this, that, and the third. This is what it came down to right here. Intellectually, I don't know why it seems like it's smarmy or deceptive, this right here. But maybe he is honest. Maybe this is his honest representation. I don't know, but this whole character is wild. Not a bad dude. You just seem super feminine.
effeminate, but I feel like that's a Western Americanized concept. And I feel like just because a man may, be fashionable or he may like to smell good doesn't mean that he's homosexual or anything like that. You know what I mean? So a lot of women.
So I'm happy you brought that up because I wouldn't have brought it up, but there were some people that thought you might be gay. So you're saying,
of course, I get that all the time. I get it all the time.
Oh, I'm sure you do get it all the time. I am absolutely sure you get. I wonder what you do to compensate, or you don't worry about it.
Why do you think you get that?
Pardon me?
I said, why do you think that women think that about you? I mean, I think Atlanta men, unfortunately, that it almost comes along with the perception of men in Atlanta.
Indeed. Well, I want to make it clear that I've never been attracted to any man. I don't want no hairy ass man around me. I'm good on it. But I believe, like I said, that it's an Americanized thing, especially in our culture. I feel like in our culture, we're so used to breaking each other down and making a joke of people. And when we don't understand something, we're quick to throw a label on it, but I'm not gay.
Okay.
Never been with a man, never been interested in being with a man. But that's definitely haunted me for years.
Really?
There'll be women that I'm attracted to and I'm thinking we getting close and we might have a vibe going. And all of a sudden I realize that they looking at me like they little gay bestie. And it's like, nah, baby, I was trying to smash. On God. On God.
Okay, fair enough. So we got that clarity.
Yeah,
all right.
Absolutely.
So no closed-minded women. Any other things before I go to should she look a certain way?
He just happened to be one of those ambiguous men. You really can't tell. You can't look at him and say yes, and you can't talk to him and say, yeah, you're just a regular guy. He would have to convince women. He would have to convince women. Because I know all the men would be like, no, we ain't gonna worry about you because we don't believe that you really, really are into women. But he may be, I guess. I just can't get past the hate. Stop. I just can't get past that beret.
What other deal breakers do I? That's mainly the thing. I need somebody that's open-minded, creative, artsy, maybe a little edgy. I like to have fun with my girl. I like to do shit that we don't typically do. You know what I mean? That people don't typically do. So just an open-minded, flowing, nice, caring woman.
Okay. Now should she look a certain way?
Honestly, I'm trying to date outside my type because it hasn't been working too much for me, to be honest with you.
So what is your type?
I like those. I like the I believe you call it model figure. I like them slim. I like them tall, like you. Well, you're not really tall.
I'm actually not. I don't think I'm that slim. I'm pretty thick these days, and I'm not tall. I'm
Yeah.
actually pretty short.
How short are you?
I think I'm 5'3". I could be 5'4", but I really think I'm 5'3".
Honestly,
That's all Kendra needed to say. She got a new gay bestie. That's all she needed to hear. He working himself up on something.
I tend to be drawn to that more so. When I say model, I mean like petite. I like petite women.
Oh,
I'm
petite.
gonna keep it real.
Okay. All right. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
That she could work at Wendy's. She could work at Walmart. I don't care. I mean, she could be pursuing a dream, lash tech. I don't care what she makes because that has nothing to do with me. I'm a provider.
Woo! All right, Lucius, let's do the Kendra Cam. This is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go to the kitchen so you can see my whole body.
Okay, he says he's gonna go to the kitchen.
But he looked like he's tall and thin. I mean, he looked like he's thin. You can see his shoulders and all that good stuff. He looked like he's thin. He's just got a fatal flaw. That's all. Fatal flaw.
Yeah, I'm a shorty, guys. I just wear heels all the time. Okay, all right, we see you. Okay.
And he got the weirdo shoes on.
Don't play with it. I will say this, and I think this is what gets passed a lot when we talk about weight. This is what I've come to terms. Some men are not, most men, and this doesn't happen all the time, want to be bigger than their woman. So that's why sometimes men tend to like smaller women. And this is why sometimes your weight, it's not even enough. It's just the fact that he might feel like you're just too big for him, right?
Right.
So,
Indeed. And that's all it is. I want to make it clear. Women are beautiful in all shapes, all sizes, all complexions, all of that.
You're a panderer for real.
But you're absolutely right. I want my woman to look up at me. I want her to feel protected around me. And I'm not 6'5", 300 pounds. You know, I'm 6'1", 170. So I like them petite.
Okay, we got you, Lucius. All right, when was your last relationship?
Wow, my last relationship, I believe, was 5 years ago. Like my last serious relationship, 5 years ago.
Right.
Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Last April.
Last April. Okay. Are you on a abstinence or celibacy journey?
Not at all. I'm just I'm not gonna say I'm picky.
Transitioning into, ATL nightlife, something.
But I will say that I'm just not gonna lay down with anybody. I'm not just gonna lay down with anybody. Sex is important to me, but you literally you see the horror stories about women with 3-4 kids with 3 baby daddies. Bruh. I'm not about to be having 10 kids out here just around. Like, I'm good on it. I'm very safe. I'm very selective. And honestly, I'm very horny, but I just haven't had sex since last April.
Then something is on your mind. Something is going on. And it ain't just a presentation. Ain't no way. You 34 and you ain't smashing whenever, however. No. And you 34, I'm not saying men that are 34 would be out here just haunching. But you say you very horny and there ain't one person that you got any kind of relationship with that you could think about and he ain't have, wait a minute, it's almost been a year, about 10 months, right, for him, right? Wow.
You know, one thing I want to say, and this came to my spirit, and I need to start saying it more. Babies that's almost the positive outcome. I really think everyone should start requiring STD tests. I feel like for some reason, I don't know, like why people don't take that part serious. So I need to start saying this more on my show because it's a dating show, but just be responsible. And if you're going to have sexual activity, you're grown, but I highly suggest that you take it serious enough that you and your partner get tested together first. And I really need to start pushing this more because I think what's happening is people are just out here and they're like, it's the heat of the moment. And then, a baby came. Okay, that's the blessing. Now let's just say something else came that you can't get rid of. And because sex has become this so casual thing, like situationships, link up, sneaky.
Now, Kendra like him because he listening to all the nonsense that's rattling around in her head and coming out her mouth. She know good and well that ain't her show. She know good and well she don't have them type people. She don't have them type people that worry about hunching. She have the type people that come on here and want to have sex and want to meet the next best thing. You don't have responsible human beings most of the time that come on here. You have some, but not a lot. And you talking about, oh, we don't want to go without having any kind of protection. That's how they come up with all these damn babies, Kendra. That's not your crowd. It's not your lane.
Links. Y'all got to go back to the basics and knowing that you are sharing your body and it could be deadly. So if you can't, if you and your partner can't go get tested together, then I personally think y'all just should not have sex. And that's just call me Auntie Kendra, big cousin Kendra, big sister Kendra. This is for men and women. Wow. Y'all need to start making that a priority again because y'all just out here passing everything around.
Right. I second that sentiment. Kendra, see, here you are again dropping gems. I feel like you can't help but drop the gems. Like I love when you, what'd you say?
Okay. No,
I love when you ask people, well, did you have sex unprotected? Because I'm over here giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, please, the condom pop.
You know good and well these people ain't wearing no condom. You know good and well these people not out here advocating for nothing but hunching the raw. You talk to anybody on any panel and they're going to say, oh, I'd rather have sex without a condom. I'd rather do all, and it be women too. No, none of them are thinking anything about any kind of sex or disease or anything like that. They just ain't. I don't understand why y'all not, but they just not.
And they're like, well, yeah, we unprotected. And I'm over here like, so thank you. Thank you for driving that in because this is a pandemic in our culture, in our community. The fact that we're just having sex frivolously and spreading STDs and having babies with broken families, we got to kill that curse, yo. So I appreciate you for dropping those gems. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. All right, we're almost done, Lucius. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I deal with limerence. So I battle with limerence. I could literally see a woman and literally.
You see, he dropped that word out there to confuse Kendra. I was like, ain't no way, because most people ain't using that word, not in this kind of conversation. And he dropping the word and don't might really know what it means. So why would you even say it to Kendra?
Imagine who she is, how she is. I idealize her. I project my own wants and desires onto women that I may not have even met before. And that tends to get me in trouble a lot because if you go into a situation with these ideals and these expectations, that's blinding. And then you continue to move on with the relationship and then you realize that they're not what you thought, but you shouldn't have been thinking that anyway. You should have been.
But that's not how relationships go. Everybody wants to see the best foot forward. Everybody wants to see the best forward foot. But the whole point is, do you check out immediately when you see the red flags? And a lot of people don't check out immediately. A lot of people see good points, but ignore the red flags. There's nothing. We're all going to be hopeful.
And just getting to know them and realizing who they were for themselves. So limerence, pardon?
That's all right.
Indeed. So limerence is something that I deal with. Procrastination.
Why is she sitting there like she know what that means? Just she look confused.
It's something I got to work on. I feel like a lot of times I deal with imposter syndrome, so I push things off, and we got to stop doing that because life is short. And lastly, I move fast. I move very fast. I was actually thinking about it today because I was talking to this girl earlier. And I asked her, I said, you in Atlanta? And she ignored the question. And my blood started to boil a little bit because it's like, why are you playing around? Like, just answer the question. But maybe she wasn't ready to get to that yet. And I got to learn to just I got to learn to pace myself and allow people to allow things to flourish and blossom as they should. As an Aries, I like to move fast. I like to drive. I like action. I like, let's go. What are we waiting on? And that tends to get me in a lot of trouble. So those are my 3 things that I got to work on.
What was the first word you said again? The first word.
Limerence.
What does that mean?
Limerence. Pardon?
What does it mean?
So limerence is when limerence is like kind of like what I said, when you have these idealizations and you project what you want onto somebody. Like when you fall in love fast, you know that chemistry that people tend to feel at the very beginning? That's limerence. And it's a bad thing because you can fall in limerence and not love and end up getting hurt.
Gotcha.
By projecting your own thoughts of how things should be.
Well, yeah, we just talked about that with the last caller. Well, that's the big word. The small word for me is fantasizing.
Yes.
When you fantasize what you want, opposed.
You have to wonder why he didn't just use that word for this audience.
To the reality.
Yes.
Okay, Lucius, what's the age range you want to date? You're 35.
Hey, Timmy. Hey, Mr. Walker, Black American.
25 to 55.
Okay, should she be in Atlanta?
She doesn't have to be in Atlanta, but I would prefer her be, East Coast. I would prefer to be on the same time. What
Time
do they
zone.
call it?
Time. We all got mixed up.
Time zone,
Okay.
absolutely. I would prefer to be on the same time zone. I love traveling, so I don't mind pulling up on her. I wouldn't mind flying her to meet. So she doesn't have to be in Atlanta.
He ain't lying. He providing. He flying folks out. How you flying folks out?
Now you said that you want no kids. That's strong for you, right?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm no kids, but I met a woman recently where I was like, you know what? I might make a little exception. She's fire. She's gorgeous. She has a good heart. And and we like a lot of the same things. So I've considered, maybe being a stepdaddy for her. So if I were to meet another woman where she just checks all the boxes and the only issue is she has a child, one child, mind you, and I might brush that off, man. I would make a great stepdad.
Okay.
I bet you would. Like, whoa, I don't get it. This is newfangled boys. These are newfangled boys.
All right, Lucius, why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Yo, I'm a lover. I'm a certified lover boy. I will pour into you. I will pour into you. I support you. My ex, she had an idea to do a business. I bought the LLC. I'm gonna elevate you. When you leave me, you're gonna be elevated. You're gonna be feeling yourself. I think that's why she left me. She was like, I could do better. This nigga this guy done pumped me up. I could probably do better. I'm gonna treat you like a princess, and you're not gonna want for nothing.
Ooh, okay, before we go.
And I'm gonna take you up through there. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna take you up through there, if you know what I mean.
I don't. Oh, physical?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
That part of me hasn't evolved as an Aries.
Okay. We got some paid questions. You ready for them?
Let's do it.
All right. Rated R said, nothing about him seems genuine. Girl, bye. He got all this discernment, yet single and haven't been intimate since April.
It's okay. You don't have to believe me. You don't know me. So if this is your first time meeting me or seeing me and you've never met anybody like me before, of course you would react like that. I apologize if I triggered anything in her. Nothing about him seems genuine. I may remind her of somebody that's not genuine, but you got to know me to know me. And I really haven't done anything since last April, yo, for my birthday.
Okay. Oh, they see you drinking this wine. They're saying, what wine would you pair with baked wings?
This is good because I do wine reviews. So this is very good. Thanks for asking that question.
Yeah.
A wine that I would pair with baked wings, if they're not spicy, would be a nice Chardonnay or a Chablis. Chablis is a French Chardonnay, and that would go incredible with baked chicken. Now, if it's spicy,
Why he going on and on with this kind of garbage? Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. But this is not your audience, and your audience don't understand Chablis, what a connoisseur is, any of those things. Why are you out here talking like this? And it makes you even more of a person, or it seems like more of a person that.
I would do either a Gewürztraminer or a Riesling, because that's gonna cut down that spice because of the sweetness. Yeah.
Okay. And Manuela, she likes you. She said, you are eloquent and amazing. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Seriously.
Dude got a script. Don't fall for it. I mean, if he's a traveler and all that, he don't know. Something about it ain't quite correct, which is what I said. I was like, you ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing going on with this. There's some goofiness right here. I can't put my finger on it. Just can't put my finger on it.
Kendra, I didn't come on here for clout. I came on here to give you your flowers and find love. And I kind of want to pull up on Charlotte. When is that event? Is it tonight? Of course, it's not tonight, but
so tomorrow. So I'm in Charlotte. I'm in Charlotte for a minute, y'all. Actually, tomorrow is the BET event. That's women's only. So women's only event. We got you, sis. Okay. Shout out to BET for adding me to this tour. We did it in Houston, and now we're doing it in Charlotte. And they only selected. I want to say they only selected about 8 women all around the world in different genres, and I was one of the.
Congratulations!
I take it back. I think it was like 6 women. So out of 6 women all around the world, I was selected by BET. So very gracious for that. Because Absolutely. I'm in Charlotte, I have a partnership with Kitchen and Cocktail. So Tuesday, you should definitely pull up.
I'm gonna try.
It's Tuesday in Charlotte at Kitchen and Cocktail. It's the Mix and Mingle.
Yeah.
And it's speed dating, but first it's the Mix and Mingle. We always do the speed dating based off of men, and the men get a chip, and you select the first girl you want to speed date with. So usually it's a whole bunch of beautiful girls because you got to get invited to speed date by a guy. So ladies, make sure if you're coming, be your cutest, because you don't guarantee speed dating. You get to guarantee the Mix and Mingle, but you don't guarantee the speed date. So that's that. But
did you come up with that concept?
Well, here's the reality. You know, when I started to go out live, here's the deal. See, I'm in the streets and I always tell y'all what I give is data. So you can do whatever you want to do with the data. There's always going to be more women than men. Now, I will say this. A lot of men don't like speed dating, but men like yourself, they come out. I actually do get good quality men to come out to my speed dating events. And but it's never even. So the only way to combat that, because most men want to just keep it 1,000. Right. Most men don't like speed dating because they always feel like it's women they wouldn't want to date. So to take that away, you pick the first girl. Right. So you have to, you engage, you mix and mingle, and you pick the first girl you want to sit down and get to know it. And now it's a room full of girls that have been selected by a guy for whatever manner. So that's the way. And again, it's the reality. One thing I want to do is, like I said, my mission statement doesn't change. I really want to connect people. I want to connect people, and I want to enlighten people to the reality of what dating is today. This is not our grandpa.
You have enlightened so many damn people on this planet. You have enlightened us to the ratchetness that is the dating pool, the underbelly of the dating pool, because there is no platform like this that showed you really how these people act except hers.
Parents' time. So I'm just trying to give everyone a dose of what dating is in our time. So that's just the way it came up. But Lucius, we gotta go. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
So I would have said, bruh, I don't know. You just too something for me. I can't get it. I can't touch it. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. You're not on the A, B, C, D train, right? You're not on that train, but you come across that way. Maybe it's a matter of the way he dressed. I don't get it. But no regular woman, no woman that's not comfortable with that is going over there. Because I wouldn't be comfortable. I would be too afraid. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. He'd be downstairs over in my neighbor's house, right? Doing something. Just too smarmy, too smooth with it. Just like you want to smooth over all the rough edges that you got. I would never go with it. Yeah, that real nice vibe, knowing full well something is going on. Something is going on, and you can't even hide it. That's the bad part. He can't hide the smarminess, because later on he gets on here and he asks for Kendra, "Can I be your host?" That's what I believe was his mission. Come over here and try to be the host. We got another guy.
Basically,
I mean, hold on. Let's go.
Hello?
Kendra,
Hello,
how you
can you
doing?
hear me, sir?
Oh, hey, hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're blurry though.
The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
Are you looking for love, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, he did that. That was his whole point of coming on the show. That was the whole point. For him to see if he could get on there and talk to Kendra G and see if she would let him host the show. That's why he came on there. Because he had the smooth, the wine, he had everything in the background. I mean, and it probably would have worked if Kendra probably didn't see it from the beginning. But she could tell when somebody want to come on there and do that, because she was wondering, why is he on here? He's so smooth, he clean cut, talks nice, knows how to speak to women. He knows all these things. Why are you having a problem with women? That's the whole point. When I see somebody like that, why are you having a problem with women? Otherwise, you got an ulterior motive.
Okay, get your phone together. What's your name?
Nate,
Nate, where are you calling us from?
Jersey, baby.
Jersey?
Mm-hmm. Jersey,
How old are you, Nate?
28.
Okay, what you do for a living?
I, I'm merchandise. I'm a merchandiser.
You had to think?
Basically, I travel to Dollar Generals and fix them up.
Okay.
We stack the shelves when they rebuild it.
Okay. You have any kids?
No.
No kids. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out, was he sort of high on something, or is this his regular demeanor? This is not a good look.
So Nate, Jersey, 28, works in merchandise, no kids. What's your zodiac sign? Nate.
He looking at the cousins. Of course, the cousins is acting up. Of course.
Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I got to host. I'm hosting a live show, Nate. Are you ready?
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay. Repeat the question again.
What's your zodiac sign?
I was born in January, so I'm Aquarius.
Okay, can you have the phone in your face, Nate? Nate, let me tell you a little something about me. Sometimes I have a lot of patience. Tonight ain't one of those
Okay.
times.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're born in January. Okay, no kids here ever been married?
Kendra gonna go.
No, ma'am.
All right, so we got Nate, Jersey, 28, born in January, merchandiser, no kids, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Smart, intelligent, and cute.
Smart, intelligent, cute. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Kids.
No women with kids. Okay. Should she look a certain way?
No.
Okay. Should she make a certain amount of money?
A defined certain amount of money. I mean, she gotta take care of herself. So.
Well, this is an individual question that only you can answer. Does her income matter to you? If so,
No.
what is the amount?
No, her income do not matter.
Okay.
Look, I'll be done now. You got to engage us a little bit more, because this is not happening. This is wild.
Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when you stand up and we see your full body.
All right. Can you see? Yeah, I know they love me. I know they love me.
He tripping. Oh, he goofy. He goofy. Wow.
They got to love me. That way. Woo! All right, that was a body cam. That's all you get, because you know, if it was more, I'll probably bust a blood clot.
He ain't my type, but maybe he is somebody type. He's a goofy. He's a goofy. I don't know what number is he looking at. That's wild. What in the hell was he thinking?
So how was that? Do I get a 7? I see 6s in the air. I see 6s. Do I get an 8? No. Okay, no.
No. You don't get no 8. Yeah, that's wild. This is what he doing in the middle of Kendra Cam.
8. All right. I'm just gonna assume that's a whole 10 right there. You feel me? That's a Kendra.
He wild as hell. Yeah, he's one of those goofy type people.
That's a 10. That's a 10. I'm a 10, right? Okay. No plan. All right.
Go on with it, Kendra. You know you want to laugh. You know what he doing.
Okay, Nate. Okay.
Yes,
Nate.
yes, ma'am.
When
Yes.
was your last relationship?
I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not. It's one of those people where you see him and then they do some goofy shit and then you be like, I really would need to see this person. This is the type of person that y'all wouldn't give one look to. Even though he might be an interesting person without doing what he was doing, a lot of y'all would overlook it. And he might be the perfect person with a goofy whatever.
Do like define relationship, right? Right. It got to be two people together and decide that they have a plan on the future. Correct.
You don't know what a relationship is, Nate, at 28 years old?
I mean, I know I think, no.
Why y'all hating on this boy? Why y'all hating on this man? He ain't that bad. Wow. This is a hot ass take.
Because I not right now, because I believe it's like a transaction. You know, if I don't meet the requirements, she's going to leave or get bored. So
the question is a very simple question. When was your last relationship?
Right, Nate. Right.
Last relationship was, God damn. What's the year? It's 2025, correct? All right, so I'll say 5 years ago.
When was the last
We still trying to figure out how you even got into a relationship from the beginning. What was the deciding factor that made her leave or him leave?
time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
Okay, I got the right to remain silent.
You do. You want to skip that question?
I mean, was it a year ago? Maybe more than a year.
What'd you say, sir?
Maybe more than a year, like a year some change.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Three things I gotta work on.
He crazy. And it's not a crazy in medication crazy. It's just it would be too much for me. But I'm saying he would get somebody. I mean, he just got to tone it down a little bit. It's not a bad candidate. He just I don't know.
You know, my income. and my life. You know,
Yeah.
my income in my life.
In your life?
Mhm.
She said 3 things he got to work on: his income and his life.
That's a lot. That's a loaded answer. So I'll let my life equal 2 answers. So we'll let you walk away with the 3 flaws being answered. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you, Nate?
Cause I'm top G. Like I'm the creator. They call me Shot Right to God for a reason. I mean, so like, look at the ladies love the milk dud.
The whole life, Talib, you crazy. The whole life, right? This is wild. Just I don't even.
Ladies love chocolate. You like your mocha in the morning. I got your mocha in the morning. You feel me? I could take out the trash. A lot of women don't like to take out the trash. I can wash the dishes. I can wash the dishes too. I'm romantic in a certain way. I watch a lot of romantic comedy series and movies. So, I watch a lot of Will Smith. So he could teach me a lot of romantic. I just watched Hitch. So
This is just wild. Just wild. I mean, it's not a bad guy because I get that he has a humor. I mean, but some people just ain't gonna get it. I get it. I would never date him because I'd just be like, no, don't pull that balloon out before I sit down and you make me pop it. See, I couldn't do it.
I know a lot of things about flowers and candles. If you get ladies like that kind of thing.
Okay. What's the age range you want to date, Nate?
She got to be like at least I'm 28, right? Like at least like 27 and like 60 at least.
You want kids?
Do I want? Yeah, I want a whole bunch of them. I like
Why would you want a woman
bunch of
that's, if you want a whole bunch of kids, why would you want a woman that's 60?
We could adopt. It's adoption is
Are you on the Kendra
in the under
G
wraps.
singles dating app, Nate?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay,
But I'm down.
don't feel the need to. You don't have to join it. It's okay. It's
So,
okay.
I think Kendra wrong as hell. She said you don't have to join. He's not bad. This just not him. I don't even know what to say. What did you come on here and do this for?
It's okay. It's all right. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Listen. No worries. No.
That's wild. That's wild. What's wrong with? He wasn't a bad dude. He wasn't a bad dude. He just wasn't a good dude. What? Oh, wow. That's wild. Kendra just scraping a barrel at this point. I don't get it.
Okay.
Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Okay. All right, let's get into it. Hi, girl.
Hi, how are you?
You know what? Did you try to get on the Facebook or Instagram show?
I did, but I didn't have your app, so I had to get the app before I came on. So I'm ready now.
Like that.
All new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.
See, half the people wouldn't even get on the show, wouldn't be able to be eligible to get on the show if she made them get the app first, right? And I bet you she was insisting on that when it first came out. But these people, she found these people had not even gotten on. So now she lets you get on and she don't ask you about the dating app, right? The whole point, Kendra remains single app. Shut up. Right. Because a lot of them ain't even on the app. And remember when she first started this app, You got to be on the app. You got to be on the app. If people like, we ain't getting on that app until we get on the show.
Okay, where you calling me from, baby?
Georgia. I'm in
Georgia,
Decatur
what
at my
part?
grandmother's house right now, but I'm in Gwinnett County, where I live at. So
Okay, how do I pronounce your name? Is it Vion?
Beyond, yes.
My cousin's name is Devon.
Okay.
So it's spelled like that, but with a D.
Got you. Wow,
All right.
that's different.
Vion, how old
Yes.
are you?
I am 33.
33, and you live in Atlanta?
No, Gwinnett. Yeah,
Gwinnett.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
close
from
to
Georgia.
Atlanta, right?
You know, you can't say Atlanta.
Okay.
You notice she's supposed to be petite. She has those little hands, those little. She's supposed to be a small. She is a small woman, short stature wise. Her hands are short too.
Us non-Atlanta people going to just say Atlanta.
Yeah,
But I know if
take
you live in Atlanta, they're going to get offended.
I'll take it, though. I'll take it. We'll say Atlanta.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, I have one daughter.
Okay. How old's your daughter?
She's 8.
8. So we got Vion, 33. Have you ever been married?
I have. I'm divorced. How many years now? 6 years divorced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a book publisher and ghostwriter and minister. I'll put that out there. Yeah.
I would think it would be harder to walk out the door when the kid is young. How do you just walk out the door? You know, y'all separate and you got a 2-year-old kid. You know what I'm saying? Like a little baby, like a little kid. How do you just walk out and then just be like, it's over? And you got a 2-year-old kid. I can't imagine just having a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 1-year-old, and then we breaking up. Wouldn't you try to make it work however you needed to make it work? That's wild.
Publisher and a ghostwriter?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get to it.
Yes.
So we got Vion in Gwinnett, Georgia. We can't say Atlanta. 33. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't do zodiacs.
Okay, I respect it. No, you gotta do it.
Okay, cool.
I respect it.
Thank you.
So Vion, 33, Gwinnett, Georgia. She's a book publisher, ghostwriter. One daughter that's 8 was once married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I want a man who is gentle but strong, a man who values family, a man who loves to communicate. I'm someone who likes to talk.
Yeah, she was married. That's why I was saying, how do you just get a divorce? So you separate and y'all was married and you got a 2-year-old. What happened?
Talk. But I'm also someone who likes depth of conversation. So someone that has depth, someone that loves the Lord for real, and can cover me as I cover him. Someone who is ambitious like me, and I would even say even more. And someone who is loving. So that's and worried about the legacy. It's about the legacy. So I want to help him build. So
okay. Yeah. What are your deal breakers?
Deal breakers, first thing. You gotta love the Lord. If you don't love the Lord for real, like, and I mean that for real, like this.
Why, if you a real religious person for real, why is it difficult for you why is it difficult for you to find a person that's into the religion who's into your religion? I thought all you religious people, that was your function. That was the main thing y'all were looking for, was people who wanted to get married and people who were in faith. Like, I don't get it. I mean, how is it that you can't find somebody? If they good, decent human beings, they be lying. They be lying, right?
Some shady people out here, but
Name
I believe
3
in the
church songs.
Listen, what you say?
Name 3 church.
Oh, she trying to call her out. Why you trying to call her out? Name 3 church songs.
Here in Your Presence by Hillsong. It's not black, okay? Here in Your Presence, we're gonna do Mighty One by Maverick City Music. Another one that we will do is Yahweh by Molly Music.
Okay. I'm gonna start listening. I'm gonna start testing on you, God-fearing, Bible requirement people, because y'all be giving my show talking about saying he gotta know the Lord, he gotta know the. I'm gonna start testing y'all, so y'all better be Bible ready, church ready.
He got to be prophetic. Let's go there. He has to be prophetic.
Prophetic. Go. Okay. All right. I cut you off. Did I go to your deal breakers yet?
Yeah. That's number 1. No smoking, no drinking. That's just my preference. Another one, a man that does not like to work. Been there. And someone that is controlling. I believe in definitely serving your man, being humble, but there's a difference with being controlling. So those are my deal breakers.
Okay.
Yeah.
And your marriage, you was married, you said, correct?
Yes, I was 24. I was 24. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
I'm open. I'm open. I'm open. Just not shorter than me. I'm 5'1". So
I knew she was a little person. I knew, not a little person, but you know what I'm saying. One of those short people. You know, our height would be like this. Yeah.
Open. I don't need the 6 foot. I had that before.
I can tell from her hands that she's a small person.
And not married to him anymore. So then I want to say this too.
She's a beautiful looking woman. She's beautiful. I mean, we ain't seen the kinder cam, but I mean, so far so good. Everything sounds reasonable. She knows more religious stuff than I do. So
I co-parent well with my ex-husband. So I think that that's something really important that a man should know. And my daughter's well behaved, so we ain't got to deal with that. Just want to put that out there.
Okay. You definitely have a sweet soul spirit to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Should he make a certain amount of money?
Yes. Over 80,000 for sure.
Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop, whoop.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if he makes 60, don't reach out.
No.
You better know the Lord and have a bank account too.
Yes, you got to invest in stocks. Know about land, know about trust. I'm establishing one right now. So just have that type of mindset and we can grow together.
all right.
I got one piece of hair in my face. Okay. So 80K is the minimum. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's do it. Okay. I'm going out of town, so y'all go see my luggage.
God damn it. I was so hoping. I just thought she had I thought she was having I thought she just had a big chest. Okay, we can deal with the big chest, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she's short. When you can see the weight on a short person and they less than 5'4", 5'5", and you can see the weight on that person, they weigh a lot. That's a good 100 pounds that she gotta lose, at least. I'm not fat shaming her. I'm just saying I was hoping it wasn't a lot. I knew it was some. I was just hoping it wasn't a lot. When you really can see it on their body that they overweight, yeah.
Okay, we see you, girl. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, she's on a weight loss journey, lost 25 pounds.
Oh, you lost 25 pounds?
Yes, ma'am. Yep, I got my juice. This is a part of the journey. I got my juice. We still go.
No. You should already be on the journey. That should have been the first thing before you got on here. You should have decided you were going to lose a certain amount and then get on here. I'm not trying to fat shame. That's not what I'm doing. I'm saying I knew it was going to be a little bit, but I was hoping that it would, you could work with it a little bit. This is at least a year's journey. It's at least a year's journey.
So you lost 25 pounds?
Yes, ma'am. I put it on my profile recently. Thank you. I'm
beautiful girl. I ain't even gonna hold you. Beautiful girl, but
finally taking care of me, and that's why I'm on here, because I'm ready. Taking care of me.
Okay, I love it. So we got Beyond, right?
Yes.
Okay. Beyond, you're 33. What's the age range you want to date?
33 to 38.
Okay. And you have one daughter. Do you want more kids?
I'm open. I would prefer for a man to have a child, at least one.
Okay. All right. When was your last relationship?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Actually, now that's 3 years because it's coming up. Yeah, we're at 3 years now.
3 years. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Before then.
Okay, so yeah. 4 years?
Say that. 4 years. We'll go 4 years.
Are you celibate or abstinent?
I am celibate.
What is this celibate shit? I mean, I get it. I do. You don't want to be out there. You want to be doing what you're doing. But there ain't no points for holding back. There's no points for that. There's no points for that. I won't tell you what I think. I think there ain't no, what's the point in all of that? Right? Because too many, let me keep my mouth shut.
Yes.
And celibate till marriage?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Okay, no cookie until you put a ring on it. No cookie until you put a ring on it. ring
Is that the way you think, Kendra? No.
come with a cookie ring. Okay, listen. So you know I know my show. They're gonna say, I'm gonna let you respond because they're gonna say
Right.
that this is what I've heard. You have a child and now you're requiring, but you was married, so that could be a little different. But they'll say you have a child and now you want somebody to wait to have sex with you.
I waited for marriage the first time, believe it or not. So
you only have sex with one person?
No, 3 total, but yeah, like after my marriage, it was 2.
Okay, got you.
No, I'm not calling her a midget. I'm just saying she's one of the little people. I mean, she's one of the little, I'm tall. I'm 5'9". All y'all that hit under 5'5" are little people to me.
Yeah. And then you decided I'm just gonna wait until marriage?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to respond to any naysayers that might say this is unrealistic for a guy to wait until marriage?
You ain't for me. That's it.
You wait for.
What if nobody want to come around? That's the question I have. What if nobody wants to come around? What if nobody wants to marry you? Do you sit there and be celibate for 10, 15, 20 years? Do you sit there and be celibate because of that? Or do you jump in and try to enjoy your life as best you can? See, I don't see the point in waiting because you're not enjoying your life. You need to be enjoying your life the best you can because you never know if a man is going to come by and marry you or not. That's the whole point. You don't know if you're ever going to marry somebody. I just think being celibate is dumb. I'm on that kind of thing because I'm old. She ain't old.
For her. You ain't for her. You ain't for her. All right. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Okay, first one, I would say, what was it? My cooking is a hit or miss. Your girl is not a chef. So
you eat a lot? Shit, how your cooking hit or miss? What the hell? Oh, she must eat out. She eats out. There you go. Because if you talking about hit or miss, that means you eat out. And she make like $80K, so her and the kid is eating out.
If you want to join the adventure and cook with me and make me better, I'm so open to it. But the pork chop might be good one day and the next day it's not. All right. Second one, I'm very spontaneous and that can be a red flag for people. I'm the type that likes to invest. So, I've had a moment where I put $1,000 in the market and didn't get a return type. So I think that can be a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing. Right. That could be a flaw. Third one, my weight. So I am working.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. What do you mean that? Wait, do you randomly take money and just be frivolous with it? Because that didn't make sense. What?
Working on it. But I think that that's really important because what's going on the inside can show on the outside. And so God is working on me, so I'm working on it. So that's it. My weight and all that other stuff.
I got a paid question for you.
Okay.
Abraham Roberts said, why would you discount a man based on income when you are a God-fearing woman? No, I'm not asking because I don't qualify. It just seems to be contradiction.
I think that's a great question. I've done it before. And I also believe that I would want a man that makes more than I do. But yeah, I've done it before a few times.
So was it a bad experience?
Yeah. I've found that some men can be intimidated if you make more than them.
Wow.
And also they start to depend on you as mom, like a mom replacement. And personally, that's just not my role. I would just prefer for someone to make more than me. But thank you for the question, Abraham.
I ain't never heard it put like that, but I guess that might be a point right there.
I'm like you about saying, God bless you. I thought you were like,
may the Lord bless and keep you, Abraham.
Oh, may the Lord bless and keep you. Did your ex-husband make less?
Yes.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. All right.
It ain't false. It's her reality. You can't say it's false. It's her reality. Right. Oh, she ain't that. She ain't horse face.
Ask your 3 flaws. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
He would be lucky because I am ready to love and to be someone he can trust his emotions with. That's what I desire. I want to really love someone and also help him build whatever he's doing. I'm a creative. I'm ambitious, and I want to help build legacy with someone.
Mhm.
And he would be covered in prayer. He'd be supported as a man. And I'm authentic. That's another thing. I'm not like the average person my age that I've seen. I'm different, and I just want to be that for him. So, yeah, that's what I say. Yeah,
That's a what?
that's what I'd say.
Okay. Let's
Yes.
do it. Do you want him to be in Georgia?
That's fine, but again, I'm spontaneous, so I'm open. I'm open to leaving Georgia.
All right, let's get into it. Vian, Gwinnett,
Mm-hmm.
Georgia, 33. She's a book publisher, ghostwriter. Oh, I missed this. You're also a minister?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, she's also a minister, mom to an 8-year-old. She was once married, ready for her next king.
Let's go.
No cookie without the ring.
Okay, we already know, Nug, you can't go over there because that's not what your lane is. You ain't religious. You ain't over there trying to take care of nobody baby because you're just going to ignore hers. She's looking for a specific guy. The guy is out there. I got to give it to her. The guy is out there. Whoever he is, he's out there. But my whole point is, are you willing to put up with the celibacy? Are you willing to put up with what she's doing? She's doing a lot. She may be able to get what she wants because a lot of y'all out here not having sex religiously. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying it's a waste of time. I don't know. She seems like a decent sort. Let's hope she acts accordingly. Because she needs to lose a little bit of weight. That's all. I'm saying maybe she might be a good candidate. I don't know. Let's take a look at Ashley. Ashley had some characters over there. Let's see.
Hi, Kay. Welcome in.
Hey, can y'all hear me? Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you.
This is my first time being on live, so please be nice in the comments. I'm going to focus on what you're saying, Ashley.
Okay. Alrighty. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms? All right. What brings you up tonight?
Yes. Okay, so I've been trying to get on here for a minute. I'm in a relationship. And he's an amazing guy. It's only been like 5 months, but like,
oh, it's fresh. And we up here asking questions. What's going on?
So like, I want to say like a month and a half of us dating. He took me to St. Martin, and it was a family trip. It was also, so it was his birthday, and we were talking, we were vibing, and his family, they wanted to know whether or not I was coming. I didn't have the funds. I'm a single mom, and they were like, "Well, let's just buy her a ticket." So like, yeah, we went. We had a blast.
So wait, a month into knowing him, he told his family about you, and the family wanted you to come on the trip.
And she didn't have no extra money to take a trip. No extra money, single mother, which tells me the baby daddy probably ain't helping her. And she not making enough money to do anything. Looking for a come up or looking for a baby daddy, looking for somebody to help take care of her. Wow, okay. This is what this is. She didn't have enough money for a ticket. See, when people say they don't have enough money, that tells me you don't have a credit card. And you too old to be walking around this planet and don't have no credit card.
That's a little, I'm not saying people are bad people, but I would be like, hold on.
Yeah.
That's pretty quickly to meet someone's family, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
But it's been like a fairy tale. Like Christmas, he went all out.
Okay.
Valentine's Day, he went all out. And like the men I've been with, like they've been cool, but I feel like I always kind of had to push them to do stuff. And like I ain't gotta push none of it. Like his biggest fear is like disappointing me. But anyways.
Ooh, okay, all right. Well, you know, look. Okay, let me.
Yeah. So like I really like him. Okay, but let me get to the question. Okay. A little bit of context. So he works in a like local government. So he's very well known. Like I said, we've only been dating for 5 months, but since we've been together, we've been to like ribbon cutting ceremonies, like new businesses, awards. Like he would be the one presenting awards. Like just a very well.
So what is your question? What do we want? What kind of bogusness gonna come out of your mouth? Let's see.
On public face. this is my struggle. So like
your struggle is that weave that you got that ain't working. You dating a man that has substance. Why her wig not on par? Ashley, please tell him.
he's very busy. He's always doing really cool stuff, but I don't be doing nothing. And like he'll be texting me like, what are you doing? Sometimes I feel like I have to kind of lie about it. Because it's like I just feel like I don't have hobbies. Like, I don't know, I feel like I don't have hobbies like that. And like I have a successful career, very successful, but like outside of that, like there's nothing.
No. See, she lying. First off, you have a very successful career. No, you don't, because you can't afford a damn ticket. 2, you can't afford a better weave. Stop that madness right there. Your weave is off. I'm just telling you. 2, you don't even understand what kind of thing you got going on. You got a man of substance who's trying to date you, who's dating you, and you haven't figured out that you need to start reading books, getting a little bit of culture about yourself, learning to act in public, maybe doing something. What in the hell is going on? These women out here, you cannot just walk into a person who has money's life or who has influence's life and not do nothing to upgrade yourself. Hair, culture, books, reading. I don't have enough money. Now you on here lying, asking, what are you asking for? Let's listen.
No, there's nothing else going on.
I was gonna say pick up a hobby, and the chat is saying that as well. Why not pick up a hobby?
Why? Why you don't know that's what you're supposed to do? You go to a cooking class, learn some art, maybe read a book on art, maybe read a book on another country, maybe read a book, maybe try to learn the language. What you doing, Bum Keisha?
Yeah. I struggle with the hobbies. Like I have a few things in mind and I might do it and like I'll spend money to do it, right? But like I don't really be sticking to it.
Why not though?
Maybe that's the thing. Maybe that's
so I'm feeling this. I could be wrong. Are we in a phase where we're always thinking about him and we want to be on his time and what he's doing? Yes. Because I think that's exactly what's going on.
Yes, and I don't want that. Like,
yeah, that's and that means you don't feel 100% secure in your position. That's what that. Not saying you don't think he likes you or you don't think he loves you. I'm not saying that. But when you really feel secure, you don't feel anxious. Like, is he gonna call me? Okay, he called me. Now I could go out and do the hobby. Oh, he texted me. Now I can go out and do the thing. Oh, now I can go out with my friends. I heard from him. He said, "Hey, how are you? Oh, I love." That's what's happening here.
Yes, that's what's happening there. You need to get you. What she's saying is you need to get you a life. And you need to stop sitting by the phone waiting for him to text you or call you. You need a life of your own. No man worth substance, no man worth his weight in gold is worried about this. No, he's not sitting there wondering what, when, and how. He knows you have hobbies. He knows you have a life of your own. No man wants you to be a stump on a log, and you're a stump on the log because you don't have anything going on. Ain't no way I'd be going over there trying to I'd be smashing. If I was a man, I'd be smashing, and that's all I'd be doing is smashing. Why you ain't got you a better weave?
Mm-hmm. And unless you feel 100% secure in your spot, your position in a relationship, you're not going to be able to do things or do the hobbies or go out with friends without his validation, without his text, his call. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So why do you feel that way? Is it because he's accomplished? Why do you feel that way?
I think so. I think that's part of it. Like I'm super accomplished. Like I don't want to go into too much detail, but like I do marketing.
Okay.
I travel a lot for work. You know, I be on the PJ like for work.
Yeah, but you're traveling a lot for work, but are you learning the culture that you're traveling to? Are you learning the cities that you're going to? Are you memorizing things that are important? Landmarks, states, people who represent people in those states. Are you doing any of that? Or are you just going there in a hotel, sitting, doing your work and not doing anything else except watching TV and scrolling on TikTok? What are you doing?
And
okay, girl, relax, please, and keep the same energy, because if you start changing and getting anxious and feeling different, that's not the person he was attracted to. He was attracted to the young woman who was out here. She's focused on her career. She had that energy about her. The energy we have before we give up the cookie, that's the energy you need to have right now.
Absolutely.
Nonchalant.
Yeah, hello? Yeah. Nonchalant, but just chalant. Just chalant. That's where I want you to be with.
Yeah, get into yourself. Get yourself ready. Focused on you and the things. And then this person got a whole nother life besides you. You need to have a whole nother life besides him. I don't get it. He doesn't want what you're trying to pull off. I don't get it.
I'm not saying you can't text him, you can't, oh babe, but you can't be too available.
Right.
You can't be at his beck and call.
Right.
He doesn't need to know every little thing you're doing. Oh, leaving for work, or on a jet, or going here. No.
Right.
You still have to operate like the prize.
Right. Right.
Because if you don't,
there you go.
And he feels it, then all right, okay. On to the next. Let me see. Okay, now she being insecure. That ain't. I thought she.
Right.
I thought she had her stuff together. I thought she had a life. I thought she was doing the thing. I thought she was that girl. I thought she was the girl who put herself together, who wasn't calling me every 5 minutes, who wasn't looking at my Instagram, who wasn't trying to text me on Facebook. I thought she was the girl. Why is she chasing me? And what's going on? Yes.
But she was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're right. I got to figure out like the practical steps, I guess. But I mean, this just kind of helped me to kind of put words.
The practical steps is not practical. What you need to know is knowing who you are.
Yes.
That's what I want you to know. Who am I?
Right.
Who am I? Yes, I'm smart. Yes, I'm successful. I am accomplished. But outside of that, who am I? Why does he want to be with me?
Yeah,
because you can go out there, this goes to all the girls, and get a hobby and get a new car, get a bigger house. But if you're not secure in you, that means whether you're with me, my guy, or you leave, I'm going to be okay.
Right.
That's the energy and attitude you need to have.
There it is.
Yeah. And I'm here to remind you, you're beautiful.
And I get it. People get on here and they tell you trying to land a man. Of course, a woman who looks like her can land a man. But when I take you home, what do you have to talk to me about? When I take you home and meet my mother or my father, what do you have to talk about? Are you talking about what's happening on TikTok? Or are you talking about a place that you went and now you're describing where you went and how beautiful the culture was and how the people did this and that? No, you need to have a life. That's why I tell young women, you need to have a life besides trying to focus on a man. That's not how that works. Nobody wants a dumb blonde. Nobody wants to go home and you don't have nothing to talk about. We have all the same interests. You talk about what I want to talk about. There's other things that you need to talk about. There's other things you need to be interested in. Not just him. You can't be sitting there waiting for him to call. That's not how you're going to function. You're going to resent that. You're going to resent doing that. If you're a modern day woman, and we're dealing with modern day women. We're not dealing with women that are from the old school. We're dealing with modern day women.
You sound very accomplished. You're on jet planes for work. If adding an activity just to open up your life and fill it up will make you happier and give you more of an edge, I say do it. But stop worrying because then he's going to feel that.
I'm taking in what you're saying. I know some people are like, I might look a little awkward. I'm just kind of awkward, y'all. But
no, you're fine. No, I get it. I get it because I get it.
Thank you, Ash. I appreciate y'all.
You're welcome, beauty. Bye-bye. And yes, beautiful girl. Say your affirmations, darling.
She got to do something. I don't get it. That insecurity thing. That thing drive me nuts. If I was a man, I would be like, no, ain't no way. I can't take you home because I can't take you home. because I gotta do everything. No, you can't be worried about what I'm doing. Okay, you gotta have your own life. Can't be worried about what I'm doing.
How do I remove this filter? Hold on. How do I remove this filter? Sorry, I don't use TikTok a lot.
Okay, I don't know, my love. I don't know how to remove it. It's okay. It's okay. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes. I'm very scared of myself because of the filter. I mean, it's not too bad. Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm actually very excited to be here. I remember I have been on one of your live years ago in 2022. We had a great conversation, and I even purchased one of your programs. But today I see that we are talking about weight. I have to admit that I messed up a lot in the past 2 years. So I don't know. I'm going to share with you what I'm currently doing and what I'm planning to do.
Right.
And I would love to hear your feedback, like honest feedback. You know, just be truthful to me.
She got beautiful skin. Don't she got beautiful skin? She has beautiful skin. The hair is looking decent. All of that. Nice. Okay, and she got an accent, which really is really beautiful. I think she's Italian, maybe.
And hopefully I can inspire anyone, you know, watching us today, and also inspire myself.
Okay, all right. So do you want level up advice? That's what you're asking? Or no?
Yeah, level up advice, like just how to set myself for success, you know, like in the world.
Okay, how to set up. So you want level up advice, or do you have a question? Is there a question?
I'm trying to remove the filter. Let me just focus on you right now.
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, don't worry.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just here, and you can ask me some questions, and also I would tell you what what I can expect from you. Well, not expect from you, like some advice that I can expect from you out of this conversation.
But what questions? That's what I'm asking. Do you have a question about something specifically? That's what I'm a little yeah.
Okay, so currently, well, I will just tell you right now. So I actually realized a difference from how I was more not too heavier, and now when I'm heavier right now. Okay. And I'm not saying that anyone who's heavier cannot date a high quality man. Okay. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm actually saying based on my personal experience. Okay. So when I was less heavier, I had great experience as far as dating. And when I gained weight, I realized that I wasn't having like a good experience at all. And I completely stopped dating. So the job that I'm doing right now, it's in sales. Well, the business that I run, it's in sales, and it's very high level. Like the stress is very high level. So I let myself go. I just want, and I would say that my challenge is more in my mindset. I have the system, the strategy that I can follow to change myself. But I'm just going to be honest with you. Every time that I start, I lose momentum after 5-6 days. I lose momentum at all. And I just want to understand your mindset for that. Like this
is she, maybe it's me, maybe it's the language barrier. Maybe she's asking, how does she get motivated to stay on the diet or get motivated to stay in the game because she wants to get through it? Maybe that's what she's trying to say.
Kind of situation. The mindset, how can you hold that frequency? How can you hold that mindset? You can continue with the momentum and actually see the results.
I say take it one day at a time, and I want you guys to realize the 5 to 6 days is just a warm up, right? That's your body getting acclimated, right. And that's you telling your body that we're going to the gym every day,
right?
We're going. So you're just warming up your body to be consistent and to lose weight. So 5 to 6 days is not enough time to give up so soon. You know, I want you to give it 60 days, 90 days. I want you to decide today. After 60 days or 90 days, then I decide, okay, I give rest. But 5 to 6 days, that's not enough time. You're not going to see any result. Maybe some water weight, but you have to give it more time. Go ahead.
So I believe my problem, because a lot of people want to level up, they want to change their life, they want to start going to the gym and all that. But what is actually, I'm speaking, from me, and maybe some people can relate. What I actually believe is that the mindset to hold that frequency, to continue. Like, I'm in sales, very high level of sales. I speak to 100 to 200 people per day. So I know how to build the momentum, to follow the strategy and the system. But it's like,
basically, I think she's saying she can't stay on a diet and she can't seem to pull her life together, which is a problem that a lot of women have. You're not motivated to stay skinny. You're not motivated to do what you got to do to lose weight. But this is a high level woman who has a high profile job. Beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. If she wore a size 5 or 6, she'd be stunning. This lady right here. But she can't seem to be motivated in order to lose weight.
Something in the middle that just like, I just break. And I'm like, I'm going to restart again. I'm going to come back again.
And what is it? What do you tell yourself the moment that you break?
It's more like, it's not more like I'm not going to make it. It's like, it's too far to get there.
So then
Ashley is fumbling to figure out what exactly she wants. I'm just reading between the lines. She's trying to make her give her motivation for losing weight. That's basically what she wants. But she's just not giving it over to Ashley so Ashley would understand what she's talking about.
Break it down then. Say every 7 days you reward yourself with something. It could be a slice of cake. It can be something every 7 days. So then you look forward to it. Or every 2 weeks you reward yourself with something. In 2 weeks I buy me a new dress. Okay? Yeah. So you have to have something to look forward to.
Right.
That's what you need. You need something to look forward to so you can stay consistent.
And I also did something that I do. I thought it was a cool idea to do what I do in my daytime job. Maybe I had something, it's very embarrassing, but again, that's how you change, right? You can embarrass yourself and then move forward. So I have actually like some scoring. I don't know if you can see. It's like some scoring of 5 habits that I need to do. And as you can see, it's like,
you had to have taken a long time just to pull that together, just to organize your life. What's going on that you need a book, that you need paperwork and organization to do something like that?
Only 5 days, and then I just break. But I don't quit, and I restart again next week. It's just something, and that's the reason why I came back to TikTok and started searching for your page, your TikTok page. I'm like, I remember this girl. Let me go back and find her. And it's been like 2 weeks now that I am actually back on your.
You need to see a person that's failing to start and starting to fail. This is exactly what she is. She's like every other human being. You got all this motivation, but you don't know how to keep going. Beautiful girl. I can't say nothing bad about her. The point is, she's not going to start. She needs to lose weight. She needs to focus. She needs to do all those things. But there's nothing wrong with her. Beautiful girl. Except she's like 100 other women on this planet. She don't know how to start. Get started.
No, you're fine. You do. Hello, welcome in, Bria.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe you actually accepted it.
Right.
Yes, how are you, Bria?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. Do you consent to be on a live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, that's fine.
Alrighty, what brings you up, my girl?
Because I kind of feel like I just let myself go. I have 2 kids. I'm actually pregnant right now, and I just feel so frumpy and.
Okay, can we get some items, cute little items, day to day, like cute little sets?
Yeah, I have I have some. I can do that. I just don't know where to start. Like, I know I need to get my hair cut. I'm trying to find a good barber. I have a barber, but I don't really like how he cuts my hair. And then like I'm trying to find somebody that does eyebrows and, you know, threading, and but it's so difficult to find like good quality people, and I know like who you go to makes a difference.
And what city are you in?
Miami.
It's hard to find it in Miami? No. That's the home of the beauty treatment.
Really?
She's in Miami. She's looking for a barber for a haircut. Threading, you said brows. Ladies, drop them. Drop the recommendations, ladies.
I'll put my Instagram. I'm never on it though because like I don't even look like that anymore.
What's your Instagram?
Coca Can Do. I'm gonna put it again.
Somebody got her pregnant. What the hell going on? Somebody got this chick pregnant. Wow.
Okay, Coco.
COCACANDO. I'm just so like picky about where I go because like I used to have thicker eyebrows, and then like once I got pregnant, my skin it just got out of whack and my scalp, and so I'm like literally trying.
Oh.
Wait, hold on.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that.
I said this is why she got 3 kids, honey. This is why she got 3 kids. Okay, this can't be the same girl. This can't be the same girl.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of them got all those filters, those wigs, those booty shorts, all those things, and yet want to find a husband, but you get out there and you do this kind of stuff. End up pregnant, end up single, just be doing a lot of stuff for no reason. Is she with the baby daddy? Are they together? We don't even know. If she say they ain't together, I'm dead. I'm dead. Come on, y'all. We got to do better. Yeah,
you know where to go for some girl.
But that was so long ago. I don't even know like how to get back there.
But what was she doing and how was she showing up in the world to get the 3 kids she had? Where was she going to get them 3 kids?
So I was faster back then. I was always out and like I had a friend that did wigs. We're not friends anymore. You know, like I'm not that size anymore. And you know how you gain weight and you don't know like how to make the body that you're in looks good.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to get back there. That's like kind of what I need help with. Like I know
you're pregnant right now, so I'm sure all you can do is go for walks, right? That's all you can do right now is go for walks. Right. So I would say start there. Start with a walk.
Yeah, get your body back in shape as you're having the baby. You and the kids can go out to the park and they can walk, they can play, and you can be walking and getting back into shape. You can start by doing that. Figuring out what you're doing with your hair. Line it up. Make sure it stays lined up. Do something like that. I mean, at least I seen a lady the other day. She had it lined up. She had line in there, double line. I mean, it was nice. Nice looking for somebody who don't have a lot of hair. And you should be doing better because you're not the most attractive woman. You just ain't. Somebody got you pregnant, but you ain't the most attractive woman.
Start with the little things. When you were putting on a little bit of makeup before you left the house. Put on little matching sets, right. You know?
Right.
Can we do that?
We could do that.
Yeah, come on. Let's put on a little tinted moisturizer.
You gotta do it. You gotta try a little bit, and I would refer her to some kind of counseling, some kind of woman group, mother group, where you go and talk to them. Maybe talk to them, have somebody watch the kids, and go talk to them. Wow, I mean, overwhelming. 3 of them, 4 of them. Hell, I had 5 of them.
And some lips. We don't have to completely neglect self. I think we can do that. And you got it in you. I'm looking at from who this girl was. She know where to go. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. I can get some sets and like I can't get a wig. It's just like, you know, when like I became a mom and everything goes to my kids, and it's so difficult to pour into me now. So I'm trying to
But
figure out.
do you have support?
That's what I mean. A woman's empowerment group. She needs help. She looked like she overwrought, overrun, and you got to do something. You got to do something. If you feel like you just can't, you gotta reach out to somebody. I'm a good person to think about, or I'm a person that thinks about what I can do in order to fill myself up. She needs to fill herself back up.
Support of husband? Do you have support of your guy or the man in your life to take some of that?
You better not say they broke up.
My daughter's father, we're not together because I just recently started following Christ. So I got tired of sinning and fornicating, and he's not ready for that type of life. So we separated, but he's still there for the kids.
So were you guys in a more open relationship? That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he's doing what he does. And it's just, I'm trying to live on the right path, but I also know, like, in order to bring people to Christ, I gotta look a certain type of way. Like, I can't look like I've been in the dirt and living a hard life.
Yeah, and you don't have to look like you have a ball gown on either, right? But we need a happy medium. Yeah, we need a little bit of something going on because people want.
So the baby daddy is gone, not in the picture. So now she out there with 3 kids. Wow, out there with 3 kids.
No, you know, you're taking care of you. Your body is your temple. That's in the Bible, you know. So you want to make sure you are keeping yourself together. Again, light stuff, a little tinted moisturizer, mascara, a lip, and just.
She don't need none of that. She don't need none of that. She needs to get back to focusing on feeling better about herself. I get it. You trying to make her feel better, but the basics, go to the basics, get some help, counseling. She got to do all that first.
Just make sure your top matches your bottom. That's where I want you to start.
Okay.
Yes.
I can do that. I was in the mall today and I was just walking around and I just was like overwhelmed. Like, I don't know where to start. I don't know. I went into all the stores that I usually go into. And I felt like I didn't belong there. I'm sorry, y'all.
No, you're fine. You do. You're just going through something right now, Bria. This too shall pass. I want you to remember that. And I do understand you're pregnant, you have 2 kids, it's a lot of stress, it's just you. This is a normal feeling for you to feel. All right? It's a normal feeling. So give yourself grace. Take it one day at a time. Just one day.
One day.
I'm not saying you got to do everything in one day. Even if only tomorrow you can get up, go for a 10-minute walk, and put on a brighter color top.
Right.
That's step number 1.
Right.
And then grow the steps as you go along, okay?
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
See, this is why I showed this. I showed it because this is so important. When you get into a relationship, you should never get into a relationship and it's not and get pregnant and not have some kind of support system, regardless of whether you married to this person or not. It's so important for us to have those kind of cohesive family, a mother and father support. Can she take the kids over to the baby daddy's house and have some time for herself? Can she depend on him to maybe come over, watch the kids while she sleeps, or have some time for herself, or go to a class, or go to an empowerment seminar like Natural KRS said, to do something for herself? Because when you become a mother and a wife, you lose yourself. You lose a lot of yourself. And people, that's how relationships falter too, because you're not thinking of you all, sometime. You're always thinking of us, and them. You got to have some time for yourself. And this young lady doesn't have any time for herself. She feels overwhelmed, like she can't find herself. And this is a disaster if she doesn't get any kind of help. Too bad the dad didn't want to try to figure some things out with her or try to figure out the relationship with her. That's why it's so important not to get pregnant unless you got a husband or you married or you got a partner or something like that. Because it's so difficult to raise kids on your own. And to get into a relationship and then not have the man, this is why. That's why I showed it, because she's overwhelmed. It's like, okay, I just want to smash, and I'm not even thinking about what it is down the line that I'm going to be overwhelmed. And you should know yourself. I'm going to be overwhelmed with 3, 4, 5 kids. Thank God I had a husband who was like, I got the kids. You go do whatever you got to do. You want to go to the bookstore, HQ, sit down for 2 or 3 hours and just do you? I got the kids. I thank God he never let me get overwhelmed with having children. And I never let him get that way either. You know, he'd walk in the door. I'd be like, your dad got to do something for about an hour. Let him detox, and then you can talk to him, right? That's why you should have another person. That's why it should always be another person in the house when you're raising kids, when you're having a family. This is what happens when you don't do this, because she's one of those people that she needs. She needs to have somebody to help her. Reach out to her. She needs to have resources, and she just look overwhelmed. I don't know what to do. She looked like she just took off her makeup and her hair and all that, and she just said, forget it. I ain't going to try to even try. I'm not even going to try to look good. I'm not even going to try to go out into the world a better person, because she's too overwhelmed. And I get it. It's a lot of women out there. That's what we see on the internet. These women crashing out because they don't have a support system. Hopefully people find out that they need that before they have children, right? And this is just on Ashley's show, and I said to myself, man, a lot of women are looking to do things. They're looking to be people that they're not. The other young lady who is dating a high-value man, sort of high-value man, she's dating that high-value man, and she don't know what to do. She has no life outside that man. There's no way the modern-day woman is going to be happy if she's not fulfilled in some way outside of a man. I get it. A lot of these places be like, you got to find your man. Not all of us think marriage and the family is our purpose. We have to have a purpose outside of that. Otherwise, we won't be happy. It just is what it is. Men have purposes outside of being married with kids. Women have to have a purpose too. And that's what the young lady who was dating a high-value man, she's finding out. What do? I just sit here waiting. I just sit here on the chair as a beautiful woman. I just sit and wait for him. I can't do that. Of course, you better figure out that you can't do that. You better figure out that you need to do more than just sit there and look pretty. There's other things that you need to be doing. You need to be fulfilling your life's purpose. Not every woman's purpose is to be married and have children. Please understand that. Know yourself before you get involved in a relationship. Know yourself before you get pregnant. This is what the young lady, she ended up getting pregnant. No commitment from the baby daddy. It's a disaster because she's overwhelmed and she don't know what to do. And I feel bad. Thank you, Natural KC, $5. This video was it you speaking truth, HQ, Natural Gang. Thank you very much. I try to. I hate it. I hate when I see women like this because there's no way for you to help them, right? There's no way for you to help them. Okay. Mm-hmm. You don't. I would say you need to find yourself, Jay. You need to find yourself first before you look outward to anything else. You look for somebody. You don't look for somebody to fulfill your life purpose. You find your life purpose. You have to have a life purpose other than a woman, and women have to find a life purpose other than a wife. You have to find what you are and what fulfills you first before you get involved in a relationship. That's the problem with most people. They don't find themselves first. They just jump out there because they want to have sex, because they want to have a kid. No, You have to find your purpose first. And then you jump out there and then you say, okay, if your purpose ends up being that I want to be a wife and a mother, great, fabulous. But a lot of people don't start out like that. A lot of people have to find out what I'm good at, what I want to do, what I want to be, how far in life I want to go before you get involved with having a child or having a husband. Find that purpose and you'll be even more fulfilled as a wife, as a husband, if you find your purpose first. Okay? But that's it. Some people's purpose is to get married. A lot of women, it's not. A lot of men, it's not. A lot of men say they can take a leave being married. That's the whole point. Men know that instinctively that a woman, just having a woman will not fulfill him. So he has other interests. Same thing with a woman. You need to figure out that that is not naturally what you need to get. You need to find your purpose first. I thank you guys for showing up. Please hit the like button going out the door. Please hit the like button going out the door. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for showing up. Love you guys. Love you guys. Thank you.